Hello Ryker owners, Brandon here with Slingmods.com, and today we have our Ryker 2-inch LED auxiliary driving light kit for the Can-Am Ryker. You and I both know that if you plan on doing any type of night riding on your Ryker, you're gonna want to see what's out in front of you. Especially if you like carving those dark backcountry roads at night like we do, oftentimes with no streetlights, making it easy to get caught off guard by wildlife, roadkill, or potential potholes. Which is why we partnered up with the guys over at Hypnotic Concepts to bring you a bolt-on 100% plug-and-play LED auxiliary driving light kit for the Can-Am Ryker. Now this kit's gonna include dual 2-inch 3000 lumen LED driving lights that emit a bright white 6000 K on the Kelvin scale to perfectly complement our aftermarket LED headlights. Each light is encased in a waterproof housing and features an integrated heatsink for quick heat dissipation, and are held in place with fully adjustable black powder coated brackets that allow you to fine-tune the angle of your lights. You'll also get a handlebar bracket that houses a waterproof on-off switch that includes additional holes to mount other accessories. After installing these, we were absolutely blown away at how much brighter these are over the headlights and at how much of an improvement these lights made at night. And as you can see, when the auxiliary lights are on, you can see much further down the road, allowing you far more time to react to any undesirable road conditions ahead. Well, now that you know what the kit includes and what the lights can do for you, let's get started with the install. Start by removing your hood and opening your glove box so you can remove these 4 push pins. Then slide open your gas door and remove these other 4 push pins so that you can take off the side panels. Next, take a T20 Torx and unscrew these 2 screws at the front of your glove box. So you can lift it up just enough to disconnect the USB plugs on the back before taking it all the way out. Now take a 19mm wrench and unscrew the nut and washer from the top side of your upper control arm. Now add the control arm bracket and reattach the washer and nut so that they're just snug for now, since we'll be coming back later to tighten everything down all the way. Then attach the auxiliary light bracket with the included washers and bolt. Top it off with a washer and nut, and snug those down just enough so that you still move them around a bit, since we'll be coming back later to tighten it down. Next, take your auxiliary light and unscrew the back fins so that you can slide the wire through the opening in the light bracket circle, and then reattach the fins to the back of the light so that it's nice and tight. And then repeat that same process for the other side. Remove the 19mm nut and washer from the top of your upper control arm. Add the control arm bracket and reattach the washer and nut. Then attach the auxiliary light bracket with the included hardware. Remove the fins from the back of the light so you can slide it into the light bracket circle, and then tighten it down nice and tight. Now run your wires along the A-arms parallel to your brake lines and up to the left-hand side of the engine bay, where you'll attach the 2-1 splitter. Then the 38-inch extension to that, and run it up to your glove box opening, and then out the left-hand side behind your headlight. From there, you'll attach the 2-pin splitter with the button attached to one of the ends. Plug in the 12-volt accessory power harness into that button splitter harness. Then unplug the OEM 12-volt accessory connector running to the bike and attach it to the female end of the 12-volt accessory power harness. And then plug the male end of that harness into the bike. Now you can run the button up and under the center panel and out the opening for your steering column. Then take a 5mm Allen and remove these 2 screws from the handlebar clamp. Insert the spacers from the kit. Then add the button bracket and tighten it down evenly with the new included 5mm Allen screws. Next, unscrew the top portion of your button. Remove the rubber washer. And then slide the button up through the bottom of the desired hole. Add the washer back on. And tighten down the top portion back down nice and snug, making sure not to over tighten. Next, go through and zip tie all your wiring so that it's up and out of the way of any and all moving parts. Now turn on your lights and adjust them so that they're pointing straight ahead where you want them. Then go back through and tighten down all your hardware the rest of the way, making sure not to over tighten. And then be sure to reference your manual on the proper torque specs before tightening down the nut on your upper control arm. Now take one of the cotter pins included with the kit and insert it into the hole that runs through the end of the bolt just above the nut. And then repeat that process for the other side. And then finally, you can connect your USB plug, reinstall your glove box, attach your side panels, and reinstall your hood.
Now once installed, you'll have the ability to turn on and off the auxiliary driving lights at any time you want with the push of a button, drastically increasing your rider's safety by allowing you to see a bit more clearly at anything that might be lurking out in the distance. So if this Ryker driving light kit is on your mod list, then be sure to head on over to slingmods.com today or click that link in the description below to grab a kit for your Ryker. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I can keep you up to date with everything Ryker. I'm Brandon signing out. Till next time.